boy. What's up, boy?
boy.
You know how your mom used to, like, when she got mad at you, boy, you don't put your pants back on?
No, that was never my mother.
That was my mother. That was my mother all the time.
I thought my name was Boy till I was like 5.
Really?
That's all he said. Boy. Yeah, that was it.
Not me. Boy, get your dick out that vacuum cleaner. I was known as boy for a long time. Like I was a slave or something. Boy, get your ass back in there and go to bed. Now with this right here, it's not boy, it's the boy. Who is the boy? That's the title character in this film right here.
The titular boy.
I'm not using that. That word gets me excited. Gets me too aroused. But the boy in this movie right here is a doll.
Yeah.
A doll by the name of Brom.
Fuck?
No, I'll explain to you why in a little bit. And Brom, you think a doll just sits there, doesn't do anything. Mm-hmm. Doll don't need no babysitter, but nah, this family says, we've gone through many nannies.
Yeah.
For Brom right here, and they've all gone away. What's the deal with Brom where the nannies can't stay? Well, Greta Evans, played by Lauren Cohan, who plays Maggie on The Walking Dead, she comes in and says, you know what, I got to get away from my old life, and I don't care how crazy the situation is. I'll take it. But once she gets in this house and the family leaves, crazy things start happening where she just considers Brom to just be this crazy, albeit creepy little doll. The rules that are set out for Brom, Brom seems to be saying, you know what? I'm not the average dog. If you don't follow these rules, I'm going to scare the shit out of you. I'm going to do the weirdest things to mess your mind up. And at this point, you would think that Greta would say, you know what, the hell with this job. I'm leaving the house. But, Brom got that pimp knowledge. Gets in her mind, gets in her head. She can't walk away, man.
Sounds like you could learn something from Brom.
Yeah.
Shit, Brom learned that from me. You get a woman's head, she don't ever walk away.
Yeah. It's the key.
That's the key. You don't beat a woman. You don't stalk a woman. No,
you take her passport.
Yeah, you do that. Brom, where's my goddamn thing? You sit up there with that shit. No, once you get in a woman's head, for some reason, she'll get mad. She might even leave for the night, but she come back and say, I can't leave you. That's what Greta said. I can't leave Brom. And see, here's the thing with Brom. Now, I will say this. This is a typical setup for a movie of this type. This is at least from the trailers, it's being pitched as a supernatural horror film. And they do the typical setup that you see in all these horror movies, man, of this type lately. It's a big old creepy mansion.
Yeah.
Out in the middle of nowhere where, we ain't got no reception, so don't try to call nobody. This shit is dial up out here.
Wow.
They still got a rotary phone out there. The toys that they get for young Brom. Now, Brom, whether he's a doll or not, Brom was actually a real boy at one time, but Brom was a child of the 80s, man. 1988, I think it was 88 when he was born.
Oh.
And so it's
He's one of us.
Oh, actually, yeah, Brom's 83. Brom's he's a millennial, man.
He is a millennial, yeah.
Oh, well, that's why he's all at so much trouble.
Yeah, that's why he's fucked up.
But this town, I mean, this kid got toys that you give a kid back in the 1920s, wind up things and Jack in the Boxes and shit. It's like this kid is born in fucking 83. There would be a PlayStation or a Nintendo in there.
At
something
the very least, Nintendo or Atari.
Yeah. Something that take batteries, something you plug into a wall.
Right.
Not all this old ancient ass shit. And every toy, I don't have any pictures of it, but every toy is creepy.
Yeah. we only ever bought him creepy toys.
Yeah.
He was that kind of kid.
Yeah. Every toy it's either sad or got a scowl on his face. The only things that are smile are the clowns.
Well, now, for all we know, when Brom was a little boy, he saw Tim Burton movies, and that shaped his mind.
Oh, and that's another thing. Well, then he's a fucking hipster.
I feel like he would have been.
Fucking goth kid. and now
he saw Beetlejuice, and he's like, that's what I want to be.
Yeah. Now, with all this setup right here, you would think that, Greta, you got to leave the house. Especially when things get really weird, because the moment that she gets there, Greta has the reaction that any of us would. Like when the parents, who are very fucking British,
yeah,
Brom likes his tea at noon. Brom likes poetry at 1. They are way fucking British, and so they had no sense of humor about anything.
Right.
So when they tell you, like, yeah, you are hired to keep looking over this doll, you should know better than to laugh. But any of us would,
right?
And they're like, no, they look at her like, what the fuck is so funny?
And this is our son, Brom.
Bitch, am I laughing?
I'm catching the next
I don't
flight
know
out.
what the rest of this movie is like, but that scene right there is priceless. I can watch that on a loop.
Man, it's funny because the one that says the most speaking in that is Braun. Bitch, am I laughing? Did we say something funny? And they even look at her, the family's like looking at her like, yeah, we say something amusing to you? And I love the way you see the way she started out laughing and shit.
Yeah.
She did that shit Eddie was doing. Look at this shit.
That shit
And
faded.
this is our son, Ross.
They're like, you better get that goddamn smile off your face right now.
That's where the old man is looking at.
I know. I'll come and knock the fuck out of you. Laughing at my son. Man, I should tell you some shit. And these look, these old people are creepy as well,
No
man.
shit.
Like, it gets creepier.
Oh God.
Because everything that they say
Yeah.
is kind of a wink and a little nod. And they start saying weird shit. There's something ominous about everything that they do. There's something not right hinted at everything that they say.
Yeah.
And especially when old creepy people start whispering shit to you like, I don't want Brom to hear me. That's when
man.
That's when you know you gotta get the fuck out.
You
Like,
goddamn right.
Like this shit right, and it's cryptic too. I'm sorry.
That you might have. I'm sorry. I'm a bit off today. It's so long since we've gone anywhere. It's good to him, and he'll.
Oh, she's like, what the fuck? Her expressions are priceless. In the beginning. She has some of the greatest what the fuck moments. I mean, she's like, what the hell did I get myself into? It's almost a comedy the way
Like
this
a prank show.
It is. It is.
Sorry.
Like, I'm so sorry too. I fucking quit. She's looking like this, like, you know what? This is going on YouTube somewhere right now.
Yeah, like you're way too close to me right now.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
She
says,
whispered, "I'm sorry."
She said, "Yeah." If you look at it, she leans in and she tells her, She says, "I'm sorry."
I'm so sorry.
That's when you get the
No.
fuck out.
No, bitch, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to find yourself.
I'm
a new
sorry.
babysitter.
I'm sorry. I quit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now this is
I'm tossing Braun right to him.
yeah. Gently and shit, like,
No,
like
not
a,
even gently. Like
like
take
a-
your fucking dog. I'm out of here.
yeah.
Fuck him. Fuck you. Fuck this house. I'm
And
out.
you can tell that they want. You can tell those old people want to get the fuck out. Man.
Yeah, like they're setting her up.
You know, you look at this and they're like, yeah,
Here you go.
yeah, jokes on you.
No backs.
Yeah. Now, this is the point where you think that she got a case of DWP
Yeah.
HHS. People say, what is that? That is dumb white people in the haunted house syndrome, where they don't fucking leave.
Yeah, it's an epidemic.
And she doesn't leave. But there's a good reason for this, man. There's a very good reason for this.
Okay.
It can be answered very quickly. One, there's a kind of an okay explanation due to some personal reason in her past, which
Sure.
I won't say right here. But the biggest reason is that Brom is British. I know it sounds weird.
It does?
Brom is, for all the creepy haunted dolls out there, Brom ain't like our dolls, man. Brom has manners.
I thought you were going to say that.
Class.
He has class. He's got etiquette.
Okay. So he's the anti-Chucky.
Man, Chucky? Think about Chucky.
That
Chucky,
Chucky was a ruffian.
He was raised by wolves.
Chucky's fucked up. Chucky cracking
Yeah.
jokes all day. Chucky's like obnoxious and laughing and everything.
You have your mother's eyes. And they were always too fucking close together!
Damn.
Typical fucking American,
Yeah,
man.
foul mouth and shit.
Foul mouth. You know, he go to
Yeah.
America, they be like, there he is, typical fucking American.
Yeah,
man.
right.
Loud.
Stabbing people in the eye.
What
you
do
know?
we expect?
Yeah, what do you expect? Annabelle, you know, all slutted out.
Yeah, she's a whore.
She's a hoe.
Yeah.
She's the honey boo boo of dolls,
Yeah,
man. You know, letting that little girl wear that whole makeup.
Yeah, that Annabelle is a whore.
She would turn fucking Brom out, man. Brom would know what to do with that doll pussy right there.
That's what Brom needs.
That's what Brom needs. Typical fucking American hoe. But Brom, like I said, Brom don't do shit. Brom has a set of rules, and if you follow them, Brom is cool.
Right.
But like I said, Brom wants to get up at 7. Mm-hmm. He wants his hard-boiled egg. Brom wants to have his poetry reading at noon.
Right.
Brom wants to listen. I'm not lying. Brom wants to listen to classical music because it brings him so much joy at 5. Mm-hmm. You know, he wants a kiss for bed.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not even like don't feed him after midnight.
It ain't like Gremlins and shit yet. If you follow that, Brom is cool and Brom wants to be loved, man. The worst you're going to get out of Brom is that Brom just likes to play hide and seek a little bit too much. That's the worst.
See?
Quit playing, bro.
Yeah.
But even then, you get used to it, man. It's like, because that's the worst it gets. And I tell you why, because Brom plays hide and seek, and even then you don't get too scared of it, because if you're cool, Brom will even make a sandwich for you and leave it at the door, to the point where you're just kind of like, okay, Brom ain't gonna hurt me.
I'm hungry, Brom. I'm good.
No, Brom, it's weird at first. It's weird, but you get used to it.
Why don't you love me?
And I have to say, I get the move for jump scares.
Yeah.
Like, it has just a couple of dream sequence jump scares that feel cheap, but some of these jump scares have a reason. And then when she did that boo, that scared the fuck out of me. Because you expect Brom to do it, they expect her to do it. You're like, fuck! No,
Damn it, girl, don't do that.
Yeah, Maggie.
He's already gone.
Shit.
Brahms?
Oh, Brom, you scamp. He just wants to play.
What day was this? Was this like day 2?
No, this is this is like probably the 3rd day that she's there.
Fuck that shit. I'm out.
What I like about the film is that it's pitched as a supernatural horror movie. And this is going to make some people upset the way it plays out, because it plays more like a psychological thriller.
Ooh.
It's funny how this movie plays against your anticipations as an audience member, because they put you in the place of Greta so well that you start to actually feel for Brom. You start to actually feel protective of Brom. You bond with Brom. Because once you realize Brom is not going to do anything, and Brom really does just want to be loved, and once you think that Brom has been probably abandoned, you start feeling like, man, I you know what? This is creepy, but no, I want to protect Brom.
Nope.
You weren't there. You didn't see this. You don't know Brom like I know Brom. In fact, there are parts in the movie. Rupert Evans plays the grocery boy, Malcolm, in the movie, who's nothing but blatant love interest here. Mm-hmm. And this guy's a good actor. I've been watching him in The Man in the High Castle, that show about
Amazon.
on Amazon. If the Nazis had won, he plays an American in the movie.
Oh, the one they ripped off from Castle Wolfenstein.
Oh, stop it, man! Stop it. You goddamn nerd! Stop it. But in the movie, he plays the grocery boy, and like I said, being the love interest, of course, Brom starts getting a little jealous, and even Greta's like, because he comes on hard when she first arrives. Like he didn't even take 1 minute to just get to know her name. No, he's like, who are you? He's like,
shit, look at her.
Oh, I know, but goddamn, he has some corny ass lines. He's like, I can read your fortune by reading your gum. Spit it in my hand. I'm like, no, that's just kind of weird.
You take it and start chewing it. Yes. I see you getting with a handsome new young man in your life.
And you like juicy food. But when he comes in, it's like, nah, man, you trying to weasel your way in to this relationship that Greta and Brom have.
Brom had put in the time.
Yeah, Brom put in the time, put in the work. This dude coming in just trying to like weasel his way in. And you really do feel like, no, don't come in here and ruin this relationship. Even though Malcolm, with the way that we see things through his eyes, because he's the one that comes in and is like, cut the shit. If you just don't want to go out with me, let's cut all the ghost stuff, right? And just tell me. And then when she shows him some shit, he's like, damn, this is real. And he just makes the supernatural part feel a little more plausible.
They finally found her body in the woods. Her skull had been crushed. Please call the Heelshus to let them know the Brahms would need to be questioned. By the time they arrived, the place was already up in flames. The Heelshus made it out, but Brahms...
Brahm is like, yeah, keep talking that shit. Snitches get stitches, bitches.
Well, you said yourself, that's just poop dog.
But what if it isn't?
That's when you like, hey man, quit talking about my boy like that. You know, leave my kid alone. You really do feel protective of Brahm. You feel like, and it's the movie's meant to make you feel like whenever someone comes in and criticizes this doll, you're like, no one understands him. No one gets him like I do. And for a horror movie that of this type, look, let me tell you something. I just saw this company, I believe is STX. Mm-hmm. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
They just released one of the lamest fucking horror films I've seen in a long time. The Forest. Right there.
Leave the path.
Maybe I'm a little biased because I've been seeing too many horror movies and I'm fresh off of this lame shit right here, which has another TV actress in there.
Right.
What's her name from Game of Thrones? Marjorie.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little
Natalie Dormer.
Natalie Dormer, yeah. Maybe I'm a little biased because I've seen too many movies where they rely on found footage. They rely on too much too many jump scares. They rely on too many pandering towards teenagers. And this movie actually takes its time out to fuck with your head, to make you really wonder what is going on, to make you wonder if there's something deeper than the supernatural. And if it is, then it makes you believe that, yeah, this could be plausible. Now, it does get to a point where the movie does succumb to some cheap things. I mean, there's some, like I said, some cheap ass jump scares in there. One of them actually had me laughing when a painting tried to choke Maggie out right here. Because this one caught me right here. That
always gets me in the commercials.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's even better with sound because you don't see that shit coming. So it has its moments. Bitch, what you say? What you looking at? There's a lot that went into the story to give you a few twists and turns. Now, with that said,
No, come on. You got me all hyped to see it.
Yeah, right.
Don't ruin it.
let me just say this. However you feel about that last 20 minutes of the movie, whatever happens, that's going to make you, that's going to decide for you
Whether you like this movie or not.
whether you like this movie or you just think it's the dumbest thing you've ever seen. I'm somewhere in the middle because I feel like at least if you're gonna show me some dumb shit, at least don't show it coming. Surprise me with it.
Okay.
But yeah, man, there's so many dumb things in this movie. There's a dumb subplot with the ex-boyfriend. The resolution with the old couple. That doesn't even make any sense. Let me just admire this while I can. In fact, I walked out with the matinee for this film. By the time I got to the car, I said, no. It's a good rental. It's a good rental. Had I seen this, if I watched this as a red box or something that came on television, or if I rented it on Netflix or watched it on Netflix, I would be satisfied.
Okay.
I would be wholeheartedly satisfied. If you're going in looking for, is a movie scary? No. Is it creepy? Yes. And if you're going in looking for a horror movie, then you're not going to like it. And really, if you want to think about the ending of it and make sense out of it, it can potentially ruin the movie for you. When I walked out with some people, there were some women behind me. They said, that's the dumbest fucking movie I've ever seen. And I liked it. I couldn't argue with them, man. But I will say that there's some people who are going to take a lot of points off of this movie, and I can't argue with you if you do. All I can do is defend this movie in the sense that they did try to put something in the story. Even if it, like I said, even if it was a dumb turn that it took, they put effort in it.
I don't always get hung up on that.
It's a fun film. If you watch it on video, I think people, especially the teenagers out there who go in expecting something a little more, I guess, a little more upfront.
Well, these are the same teenagers who are laughing at Dirty Grandpa. So.
Yeah, so fuck it. Don't go see this shit. It's making me mad if you do. As much as I want to support this. Of course, like I said, Brahm got my fucking head too, so I don't know. Brahm pimped my ass up. Oh, Brahm could put my ass out on the corner if he wanted to, man.
Where's my money, Corey?
Where my money, bitch? I swear, bro, I tried. Get your ass back out on that. Money.
And don't come back.
Don't come back until you go, okay, bro. Okay.